But everyone, it's Stephanie McCullough here, founder of Sofia Financial, coming at you with your monthly dose of financial good luck. Guess what, guys? I'm an empty nester. I'm officially an empty nester. My youngest has been at college now for 2 weeks. As you can see, I'm in Boston. That's actually Fenway Park right behind me and the skyline of Boston. Moving my oldest into a new apartment. I'm crossing all my fingers and all my toes that they both can stay through through Thanksgiving as planned, right? So I actually get a little bit of this empty nester experience, but it's 2020, and as we all know, anything can freaking happen, right? So, so how am I feeling about this whole thing? A little nervous for sure, a little anxious, a little bit excited, mostly hopeful for their future and for mine. So you may remember my theme for this year was the theme of care around money and finances. And what I'm thinking of now is how to pass on my financial values and the knowledge of the need to care for money and finances to the next generation. And I'm going to tell you, I don't have the answers. I don't have any magic secrets. I would love to hear from you. What always strikes me is that I talk to every one of my clients about how money was handled in their family of origin, in their household growing up. Were there whispered arguments late at night? Was it a stressful topic? Were there kind of traditional gender roles around money? All this stuff. And what I hear so often is that in a family with multiple siblings, there could be brothers and sisters who grew up in the same environment, hearing the same things from the same parents, and come away with very different money attitudes and beliefs. They take different lessons from the same situation. So as with anything with parenting, you might have certain intentions, but there ain't no guarantee that that's the impact that's going to come through on your kids, right? So I definitely don't have the answers. What I do appreciate, though, and at least with my daughter, because she's been in college a couple years now, she's really seen people from a wide variety of financial backgrounds and income levels. From her freshman roommate who, when she was bored, would go shopping at Armani, not kidding, to her friend who moved home after freshman year to save money and would commute to school, right? So I think that's super healthy. I think my husband and I are doing a decent job of having conversations with the kids about money and spending, but I definitely don't have the answers. I would love to hear your experiences and suggestions if you could share in the comments. The other thing I'm curious to see is, will our cost of living at home really go down, going from 2 of us plus an 18-year-old boy to just the 2 of us? Our original plan for this fall was to travel, and if I had a conference, my husband would come along, or vice versa. Maybe do some new fun activities or hobbies, but it's pandemic land, so that might not happen. So I'm really curious to see what happens to our expenses. So if you have kids, let me know in the comments where you are in your parenting journey. Have you already done this empty nester thing? Do you have suggestions for me? I would love to hear them. Do you have advice? Are you very far from that? And how do you deal with money with your kids, right? How do you try to pass along your financial values to them? I would love to hear that. So thanks so much. Again, Stephanie McCullough from Sofia Financial, coming at you live from Boston. Bye, everybody.